Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Astroneer. I hope you're having a wonderful day because this is going to be part 10 of our Astroneer Let's Play, where things are going pretty well indeed. So, let's go ahead and see if I can get myself some more, another fuel condenser, basically. So I'm going to put some resin there. And I need more resin. And what I'm thinking I can do, I guess, is make some hydrazine. I've made the hydrazine. And then just trade it for resin. Because that'll get me a lot of it. So if I just make more hydrazine there, we can set this up to bring me resin. And if I get 4 of it, that should be enough. So the hydrazine's ready to go. We'll send that off and get me 4 resin. So send that away. So that's going to go off. That's going to come back with resin. And whilst I'm waiting for that, I'm going to move this, I'm going to move the crane truck. Not that it's necessarily get any use, but we'll move it. We'll keep it sort of here. And I guess maybe I'll just like connect it to the base on this bit. Might as well. Just connect it up like that. Looks kind of interesting. I kind of like having the vehicles connected like that. I could connect these ones together as well, which I think, honestly, I might as well do. It looks kind of cool. Looks kind of interesting. I'm also thinking that... Oh, hold on a minute. I need to test something. I've just realized something I might regret this. This might break my game. Might break everything. Oh, boy. Right. I'm going to put the winch just on the end of the crane. And then I'm going to attach the end of the winch to the trade ship. And what I want to do is I want to send the trade ship up with something. And this might be a really bad idea. This might be a really, really bad idea. But I want to try it. Because I'm curious to see what would happen. It's literally that simple. I'm curious to see what will happen. Now let's go ahead and throw a little bit more resin onto this. And get that made into a working platform. This down here, I think, is going to be another fuel condenser. So we do need 2 bits of copper for that. That's not going to be a problem, though. We'll just sort of dig out the terrain around it a little bit so I can see it easier. Let's make some hydrazine. And while we're doing that, I want to pop over this one and see if we have actually got some copper. No, we've got aluminium, which is fine, I suppose. So what we'll do is get some hydrazine, dump it onto this. And I'm going to want some malachite. And if we get some more hydrazine, we can get some more malachite, which is going to be able to give us some more copper. So let's grab the hydrazine and send that off. Oh no, that is actually working. Oh no. Oh no. That's fine. That could have went really badly, really fast. Oh my god, can you imagine? That would have been terrible. Can I attach the winch to myself? Oh my god, I can. Which means I assume I can only... Oh, wow. Yeah, I did not think I'd be able to pull that. I thought that might hold me, but apparently not. Apparently not. Why can I winch myself? What is the purpose of this? You know when you see something really silly and you just have to ask why? This is one of those moments. Why can I winch? I guess I really shouldn't ask questions like that though, should I? Because it's a pre-alpha. It's a pre-alpha of a game that I'm enjoying thoroughly. There are just some silly moments, I guess. I guess every game has them. Let me just sort of dig out that space a little bit so I can get my my crane out of there. Because it seems to be stuck in a pit, which I don't really appreciate. So let me get my crane out of the pit. So bring it up here. And bring it up here. And, oh wow, that frame rate. It's below 10 at the moment. And there we go. Frame rate is slightly recovering. The game, again, like I just said, it is pre-alpha. So, That's completely fine. Frame rate has completely recovered as well, which is good. So I'm just going to fill up this hole, or cover it at least. Filling it up might be a little bit generous, but covering it up, I can do that. I can absolutely do that. So we'll bring over all this beautiful, beautiful blue grass and just fill up as much of this as I can possibly do to just make this area look a little bit more pleasant. I'm a little bit tired of the open holes in the ground and all that stuff. So filling all that up seems like a good way to deal with that. And covering all this up seems like a pretty good thing as well. So let's just do that. There we go. The ground looks much more pleasant. So let's go ahead and grab the, let's also take the winch off of me. That's been on me for a while. Give me that malachite. So give me that malachite. And let me go and make the copper that we need. So if I throw the copper just onto those two spots, we can get the copper and get the copper. Bring it over this way, and we can make that second fuel condenser. Oh, and I think a second fuel condenser might very well warrant getting some more power for the base, but we'll see. So if we do that and build it, we can get the first fuel condenser going ahead and making some hydrazine. This one doesn't actually have any power. So why is that? Why doesn't this one actually have any power? That seems a little bit strange, especially since the battery is here. I guess the battery doesn't push electricity through... I don't know. Maybe that one's a bit far away. We can figure it out, though. That's no problem. We can totally figure it out. We'll go ahead and refuel the ship a little bit more. And we can, I guess, make one of those wind turbines. So if we get me one of those newfangled wind turbines from over here, we are also going to need storage, but we have the aluminium to make these. So we'll go ahead and grab that and chuck it on there. Grab that and chuck it on there. Make the wind turbine. And if we take it over, we can absolutely go ahead and power both of the fuel condensers, which means we will have no problems when it comes to fueling these ships in the future. Which is beautiful, beautiful stuff. So, chuck that on there. And it doesn't seem to be getting, doesn't seem to really be getting much there. So if I throw it up there, also doesn't seem to be getting much. Maybe we swap these around. Put the battery just there. And that still isn't giving it power. And that still isn't getting power. Is it because that bit's just straight up not connected? Not, okay, so now it gets electricity. I guess throw the wind turbine there. Get this one working. But now that battery's flat. And that's not really what you want from a battery. So throw that up there. That's not really doing what I want it to do. Move the battery back to there. And I guess it'll recharge. Put the wind turbine there. Put the battery there. So the battery's recharging, but it's not transferring any power over this way. Which is kind of annoying, actually. Kind of really annoying. I guess what I can do is I can connect the crane, I think, to... Yeah, oh god, that lag. I can... Hold on. If I just rotate this around... Oh, or park it there, I suppose. I think if I park it there, I can connect the... No, it's too far away. I can connect the crane to that thing. To, the fuel condenser. So if I leave the crane there, and then I click that little back bit, there we go. So that's not connected. But again, doesn't seem like it's actually doing anything. It doesn't seem like it's actually transferring anything. So I don't know. That is really peculiar. That is really peculiar. I don't know what's up with it. I'm gonna have to figure it out because I want it to work. I want this thing to actually have power. Obviously. Be a little bit useless if it didn't. So let's see. What can I do to get this to work? I'm currently getting power from this truck. Why am I getting power from you? You're generating solar. Okay. So if I was to connect the butt of this to that thing. So if I just park the crane there, for example. Now obviously it's not currently getting electricity, but if I park it there and we connect those together, that is not getting power. So that's interesting. That's really interesting that seems to... No, that's another... Oh, I don't know. I honestly don't know what way this works. But I'll figure it out. That's fine. Let's head over this way and get some fuel, and dump the fuel that we currently have. Oh, wow, we've actually got quite a bit lying around here already. Give me that hydrazine. Let's head over to me spaceship. And let's dump some of that hydrazine into the ship, I suppose. There we go. So dump something over on that side as well. There we go. So that looks like that's a nearly full tank, which is good stuff. I think 1 or 2 more tanks of hydrazine will do it. And then if we go ahead and we just get a storage thing, and I don't remember what the storage thing needs to be made. A storage rack is gonna be... Oh, there it was. Compound. Well, that makes my life easier. Eventually, I'm gonna remember these recipes. But for the time being, the compound I can get right over here. So let's grab me a whole bunch of that stuff. I just need 2 stacks of it, and then all I'm gonna need is a bunch of copper and a bunch of other stuff. Although what I might do is go to the exotic planet as opposed to going back to the arid one. Because the arid planet just seems miserable. I really, honestly didn't enjoy it as much as I wanted to. I mean, it's cool being on another planet. It's cool seeing that different environment. It's just kind of miserable. Not really a pleasant place. No, the alarming thing, I've just realized, with what I'm saying, is that I'm gonna need another habitat. So, this wind turbine can't go anywhere else. It's pretty much stuck up there. Okay. I'm gonna put a wind turbine over there. I'm gonna put a wind turbine over there. In fact, I'm not. I'm gonna put it down there. Just on that bit. Or up there. Up there seems like a better place. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make some small wind turbines. So we're gonna need... Let's see. So wind turbine, the small wind vane is aluminium. I'm gonna make 2 of those. And I'm gonna stick them onto the lower parts of the spaceship. So if I build a wind vane, and I build another wind vane, what I can do is head over this way, and I can attach them to these lower sections, I think? No, I can't. Okay. That slightly complicates things. I can attach them there. Where the fuel goes in, I can attach wind vanes. And that's actually okay, because I can just take them off to refuel. So, if there's a good wind blowing, we can get fuel. And that's really all I'm concerned about. So, let's get the habitat that we're going to need for this exotic planet. Now, what is a habitat built from? I do believe it is just compound as well, isn't it? I'm pretty sure, yeah. So, we're going to need a bunch more compound. There is plenty over in this direction. Oh, man, this is a lot of work. It's a lot of work, but I'm really enjoying it. It's one of those, it's kind of like, I guess, Minecraft in a sense. You know, you've got all this work to do. You're doing all this exploration. You're getting ready for your next big trip and all that. It's just really cool. It's really fun. And this is pre-alpha as well, so this is only going to get better. And I'm kind of excited by that. Let's grab as much of that stuff as we can get from over there. There we go. We're going to need a bunch of compound to take with us as well. I still want to take as much stuff with me as I can. So possibly taking compound is going to be a good idea. Although, to be honest, resin is where it's at. Now that I think about it. Because 3 stacks of resin and I can build... Or is it? Is it resin? What was it for the research thing? I don't remember. We're gonna want to look into everything. We're gonna want to make sure we can build everything that we need. So we're gonna need a research station. And possibly a trading post might be a good idea. Or if we got a trading post and a fuel condenser. So a fuel condenser is 2 bits of copper. And a trade platform is 2 bits of aluminium. We can take that with us, no problem. So if we go and grab 2 bits of aluminium, we'll go ahead and condense some fuel so that that can be traded at some point. And I think that's coming straight. Is that coming straight from? I think that's just passing, to be honest. It's close. That's a very close sandstorm, but I think it is just passing. Or is it? It's getting real close. Let's see. So let's throw this hydrazine here up onto that. Let's throw this hydrazine here up onto that. And what do we need? So we need 2 bits of aluminium, which we have. We need copper. So 2 bits of malachite is gonna be what I need. Oh, I'm excited for this. We also have the habitat over this way. So we'll go grab that and chuck it up onto the spaceship as well. So it's going to sit up there quite nicely. We can throw the aluminium onto the ship. We can throw the compound onto the ship just in case we need it, which we probably will. I am going to want to bring resin with me. But I think I'll keep that on my own pack rather than putting it on the ship. The copper, the compound, the aluminium, that can all go on the ship. But the resin, I think, can just stay with me. So we're gonna go ahead and make this copper. And what I'll also do whilst I'm chucking it onto the ship is go ahead and get more fuel condensed. Now this guy here doesn't have the power for it. That's fine. Can I chuck this on? Oh, clicked outside of the game. Can I chuck that on there? No, that's not getting consumed. That's fine. Can I sell power? I guess. We'll chuck that on there. Where did it go? Nope, that's not what I wanted. I want the hydrazine. And for the hydrazine, I want more than 2 bits of resin. If I'm honest. I also notice we're not generating any electricity. We really need more coal, don't we? We really need more coal. We need to get this generator constantly working. Where are you getting power from? Oh, there's the small wind vanes working. Okay. The wind turbine isn't. You know, the wind turbine can maybe go elsewhere then? Doesn't seem very effective. Let's chuck that up there. Move the wind turbine to that side. Yeah, that wind turbine's barely moving. And then that's not even connected. No wonder this isn't powered. There we go. So that should fix everything. That didn't fix a thing. Good stuff. Good stuff. I guess I can find something else. Hold on. What have we got here? That's organic. Let's chuck that on there. And I guess chuck some titanium on there too. That'll get me plenty of resin. There we go. 6 resin. That'll be perfect. I can keep that on me, and whilst that's going ahead, I can chuck the copper onto the storage for the ship. So let's chuck the copper just there. And what else do we need? So what was it? It was a trading platform for 2 aluminium and a fuel condenser for 2 copper. And then just a bunch of resin. So with a whole bunch of resin, 2 of which I guess I can stick on the ship. I appreciate that they sent back the organic and the power. They didn't want it. Good. Good stuff. So if I take all this resin, obviously I can't carry 2 of it. What I can do is bring it over to the ship and chuck it onto storage. So this should be perfect. this should let me build all the platforms that I'm gonna need. Which means that I can have an infinite supply of resources because I can just keep making hydrazine as long as I can power the trading platform or the fuel condenser. And I should be able to do that because we'll have solar and wind from this thing right here. So I guess what we do is we get back in the ship and we're going to head off to an exotic planet. Or an exotic moon. It did look like a smaller planet, didn't it? So let's see, where is it? Nowhere near us right now. I think that's it all the way up there. So basically, where is it? Is that it or is that it? I think that's it, isn't it? We need to wait for it to come back into orbit, basically. I want to know what that one is. I don't actually know what that one is at all. But I'm pretty convinced that one's the exotic one. So once that comes into our orbit, we'll head over that way. All right, exotic planet, here we come. We're going for it. It's all the way over there. But we're flying in, and we're here. And it looks kind of pretty, actually. Ooh, some gold stuff down there. Right, where are we going? Where are we going? I reckon I want to go... I kind of want to go into one of those gold areas, but I also kind of want to be on a side of the planet that has the sun right now, so... yeah, let's just go for this area here. We'll go for that area. We'll see what's down here. And we'll build our base. And if it sucks, then we can just leave. But thus far, it looks very interesting. And I see research right there. I see research in all of these trees. Oh my god. Oh my god. There is research to be had everywhere on this planet. And I am so okay with that. Oh my god. Right. Throw that down there. And plop it there. And extend off of there. And chuck some resin onto that little platform. There we go. And then what we want is to put some more resin onto that little platform. So just there and there. And we're going to turn that into a trade platform, which is going to need aluminium. So let's head over to storage and get ourselves the 2 bits of... Why is there only one bit? Why is there only 1 bit of aluminium? Oh, no. Oh, I've got it. Oh, jeez. That's a wee bit alarming. That's a wee bit alarming when that kind of thing happens. So throw those on there and build the trade platform. Obviously, gonna need power for it. Obviously gonna need power for it. But we'll sort that. It's no problem. Getting a bunch of organic materials here. Can't really say I need them, if I'm honest. But there you go. Let's try and move this rock. It's sort of in the way. Get out of here, rock! You're not welcome in these parts. I'm gonna have to bring me winch with me next time. And then attach it to the ship and fly away with it. Right. Let's get 2 more bits of, is my backpack? What? Oh, yeah. No, obviously. Organic stuff. Duh. So let's just drop that. I said drop it. Give me the resin. And let's build off of this side just here. So we'll chuck the resin onto that. That's going to come out this way. And we're going to turn that into the fuel condenser. Which is going to be very exciting. Because it needs the 2 bits of copper we brought with us. And then what we do is, as long as this has power, we can build anything because we have the ability to make hydrazine, which sells for a decent bit. So this should be good. This should be real good. Just gotta do all of this first. There we go. So do all of that. Get that all cleared out. And at this point, really just need to figure out how to effectively power this thing. So I reckon throwing a wind vane on there could be an idea. And I reckon throwing the other one on there as well could be a pretty good idea too. And then I think also grabbing the solar panel from the top of that and throwing it there might be a pretty good plan. Just give me that wind vane and throw it onto the front of the thing. I don't know if that is actually a good place for it. I feel like it probably isn't. I feel like over there is a better spot. But, I don't know. That's just me. That's just me. Might not be. What if we threw one up onto there? Because that looks like it's getting... That is getting some wind. So now we have electricity. Right, get the second one up there right away. Move the organic schmeckus out of the way. Throw a wind vane up there. And now there's 2 of them functioning. Beautiful. That's exactly what we need. So, we could do with some solar power. We could do with some tethers. We could do with... I don't know if we need a beacon. I don't think we need anything else, to be honest. What we need, actually, is resin so we can build... So we can get to work in the research thing. Because, like I said, there is research in, like, every single tree. Like, every tree has some research in it. And I want every bit of research. I really do. I want all the things. So, definitely gonna need to figure out how to get some resin. Do I hear a sandstorm coming in? I don't know if I do. It sounds like it. I just don't really see it. I'm also slightly concerned. Oh yeah, there is definitely something coming in. There's definitely something coming in. Is it a sandstorm? I think it is. Right, we're gonna have to get back to base. I am concerned that, it seems like there's kind of no resin anywhere. Definitely a worry. But hopefully, we're gonna find some. Or we... Well, actually, no. What am I complaining about? We can trade for it. If we get power. Which we don't currently have. But when we do, hydrazine for resin. And then we're going to do all of the research.